Hey guys, welcome back. It's Lucid. We're jumping back into Ring World, where we're playing early age Yomi. It's turn 58, and if you recall, we've kind of been speeding through the last few turns just because, yeah, we have basically conquered Abysia and Rus. There's not much left to do. Abyssia's got a little force coming out to try to retake his cap. He's got Packer with no items and afflictions. Packer, I do not think you're going to make it, buddy. So, who is this? I think this is Lord Varignon. And, oops. Did I click out of it somehow? Yeah, he's making skeletons. There's a chance my demon just killed him. Yeah, Lord Varignon, just cranking these guys out. Yeah. Rest in peace, Pecker. Alright. More raiding. Okay, we do have a big battle here. So Lanka is attacking... Oh, no, it's not big. Just Murder City. Yeah, those guys had the right idea. Just freaking run. Okay, now this is a little tricky because fire elementals would normally kind of wreck Lanka, but we do have a fire resistance in our Bless. Did some of our guys... I thought I saw somebody with... How do you have 5? I think some of these guys got Wooden Warriors cast on them. It's always risky. Okay. So that is about it. The global situation, I think he's looking to put... It might be this turn, might be next. He's looking to do Wrath of God very, very soon. Am I sending him more pearls? No. We also have a big army here. I'm not sure what we're going to do with it, but you can see we've started kitting these guys out now. So we have the Shura with these hats on, and they can lead a ton of guys, and now they have 13 morale. 13 morale is respectable. They're not going to just, like, auto-route. Yeah, so I think we're okay. That was this battle here we watched with Lanka. So this is, like, this planet's ours. Like, the top part. We've broken through these walls, so we're going to be storming. I think right here I've just got mass flight, and then we're going to go attack. That's basically all it's going to take. There's some incentive for maybe even skipping this fort and moving up here, but we're going to do it for efficiency. We're going to maintain our siege here on this Lankan fort. Now, normally, I just want to emphasize, if he had assassins, I would not do this. We really... like, prepared for the assassin apocalypse, and these guys would be hard to kill with assassins, because they have luck, we summon wolves in battle, we're very killy, so the assassin better kill us really fast, and we've got super high defense, right? So, these guys are no joke to assassinate, you know, but he could come out with, like, sitting on top of a fort with just Yomi versus Abysia is a bad idea, right? Because, like, Holy Scourgers could come out, they could do summons and troops. And while we could probably, while this guy could probably kill an assassin, you could make an Abyssian assassin to kill this guy, I'm sure. Like lifelong protection, and then just have the guy hold while the little things pile up, and then go attack. My wolves would be dead. I would be surrounded, so my defense score would go down, and hopefully I wouldn't attack him immediately. And like a Holy Scourge assassin with lifelong protection is going to just murder this guy, and that's pretty cheap. So, yeah, I mean, sometimes when, like, people aren't doing what you were worried about them doing, I think it's probably okay to go ahead and just be greedy, which is what we're doing. But you never know, because these guys also could just do skelly spam in an assassination. I don't know what their preference would be, because I haven't really tested it a ton. But skelly spam would kill that kind of assassin, I think. So, I don't know. It's all a guess. Unfortunately, we don't get any assassins, so it's a little unfortunate, guys. I really wanted to show you maybe a harder... Because this was going to be a really bad matchup, a really harder Abysia fight, but anyway. Here we go. Now, what do we have? What is this? The Prison of Hearts, increase unrest by 5. The Damned Merchant. A lot of blood sites here. I think we'll go ahead and just pull up the next turn. And wait till... So, we're also talking... I think what we're going to do is we're going to go attack Agartha. Because ultimately, I think these guys are still putzing around. And we don't have our Dominion down here or anything. I think we're going to just, like, get a little settled in on this planet. And then attack Agartha. Because at some point, these guys are going to have to... Like, once... Here's our thinking. Once these guys attack us, then everybody's going to want to attack us. Like, Agartha's definitely going to want to attack us. So, better to kill Agartha before we have this big war, because I don't think these guys are going to attack us while we kill Agartha, but it's maybe more likely Agartha attacks us once we kill these guys. And I'm not super worried about it, like, Agartha's not really a big threat, but they've also got a throne. And we're getting close to the point where we could get a throne victory. So actually, let's spend a few turns talking about that. And I said we'd do score graphs this episode, so we'll do that too. So, Thrones of Ascension, we need 17 to win, right? So if we, I don't know where the level 3 is, but it could be, let's say it's the level 3 plus 8, right? Or it's 9. So you need 8 or 9 Thrones to win, depending if, I don't know where the Throne of the Sun is, but let's see how many we've got so far. So far, we have not that many. We just have 1, 2. We have 2. But, so that's this one and this one that are on our planet. So that's the 2 we have. But, this one is now ours, so this is 3. And I'm not sure which one this is. I think there's another one somewhere around here. Could have sworn there was another one on this planet. I guess not. So 4 is this one. And then this planet, because eventually we're going to have to fight these guys. Like, I don't think going down here and dealing with these ocean nations is going to be pleasant. So we're at 4, and there's 5, and there's 6, and there's 7, and there's 8. So, potentially, if one of the level 3 thrones is on this planet... Oh, here's one too. Did we not claim this one? Which one have we not claimed? This one we haven't claimed, because we didn't want death. It's like our only good scale. So, okay, yeah, so just getting this one will put us up to 9. Because I wasn't counting this one. So, we would win if we conquer this planet. We don't even need to conquer this one. But we have to conquer this planet and this one. So I think we're going to go for the easy stuff first, while we kind of retool and get ready to fight this big war. Yeah. So I think that's what we're thinking, because we're going ahead and thinking about our next war. I think we feel that, like, we're so strong, our gym income is so ridiculous, like, this is crazy high, that we have a really strong advantage, and we want to push it. And the map also has the potential just to take a long time, because the logistics are so bad. We don't really want to stretch the game out if we think we're going to win, and I think right now we're feeling very, very confident. So, score graphs, I said we would look at them. Provinces, you can see we've had a nice steady climb all game. Forts, we're doing pretty good. Income, I've gone up a little, but Lanka's gone up a lot. And that's from all of his raiding, which has certainly paid off. Gym income, you can see Lanka has climbed above me now. And that is largely from raiding all of the Abyssian lands. But Abysia, I don't think has actually site-searched his lands that fully. We do end up doing some site-searching in the next few turns, and we will figure that out. Research, you can see Lanka and I are neck and neck, but it's not actually bad. We're at like 1,500 a turn right now. Dominion, growing, growing, growing. Army size, you can see we're both doing very good in that department. We obviously can't compare it to other stuff, but anyway. Just going to show it to you. Alright, let's go ahead and do the next turn, which will be turn 59. We do have a pretty big empire here, and I don't want to get too muddled down in just the micromanagement of turns when not much is going on. Okay, here we go. So this is it. Red Drum has cast Wrath of God. So, pretty sick. What happened to Stellar Focus? Can't remember. I think we stole it, but then it's gone now. I don't know what happened. It may be that somebody died. Okay, we've got a battle in Abysia. So Abysia coming out. Okay, so Abyssea is coming out of Blazing. So one of you pointed out in the videos a bit ago that when we killed the Abyssian Great Mage, or the Great Warlock, that it was not actually a Warlock. It was a Warlock set up to... It was actually a dragon, a Z, set up to Skelly spam, so he was in a human form with items. Because it's obviously a much better mage in human form because it can hold different items. So, yeah, we've got the full dragon here. We've got a bunch of burning ones who are blessed with shock resistance, regen, and fortitude. So they are pretty tough. They're in a sparse line, which I guess would prevent me from getting to his mage core. He's got a ton of these guys, and they're all arranged. It looks like they're going to communion up. I don't know what they're going to cast. The problem is that he has no way to put Storm up that I know of. I don't see anybody here with air magic. So none of the things he's going to do with his mages are going to help him once I do Mass Flight. And I think if you're fighting a Yomi that is decent and, has at least any kind of air income, then you absolutely have to prepare for Mass Flight. Because... okay, well, I don't have it. Oh, wait, I'm going and blabbering on. This actually could work. Because I've got a bunch of Dione, and he has an Astral Communion. So he could Soul Slay me. I'm just blabbering on. Where's his Astral Mages? These are the Astral ones, right? So he can have the Blood ones just become Communion slaves. He can have the Astral ones Soul Slay me or all kinds of shit, while his dragon jumps around and tries to kill him. I'm not really worried about the dragon. But let's see how this goes. This is cool, so this is going to be a fun battle. I don't even remember how this went. And I'm recording this significantly far ahead of where we are in the game. So like the patch is hit, it's very possible we get a different result than actually happened in the game. Okay, we have cast Darkness, which I guess Lord Varignon was set up for that. I'm not sure about the value of it, since most of Abyssea's stuff has some kind of dark vision. But I guess even a little bit helps. We're getting a bunch of imps. Holy shit! Oh, no, he got hit, but he had Ring of Returning, so he just went home. I thought he got one hit killed. So Varignon went all the way home. Okay, and we've finished our buff cycle now, so we're at 32 protection. We've got almost all the resistances. We don't have cold resistance. We are fatigue neutral, it appears. We've got Soul Vortex up. This guy's got a little more fatigue, but he's at 28 protection, not quite as high, and that's because we have shittier armor on. But his defense is pretty ridiculous. 28, and that's after a 1 harass penalty. So these guys are just going to go to town. You do not... So this is the thing. Oh, we got paralyzed here. Okay, so this is the other thing. There's a few things. One thing is... so these guys have started casting Blink when they go off script, which is something that tends to happen. I don't know if that applies... I guess that applies to Communion Slaves. Because it's effect caster. Okay, but... unless you're very high astral, it doesn't really like casting Soul Slay when you go off script. It kind of prefers Paralyze. So, like, we're paralyzed for 40-something turns. I don't actually remember how this battle went, so it'll be interesting to see if it matches up with the report. And these burning ones are just laying into me. This might not actually go well. This is why you don't sit on top of a fort of Abyssea. If they had Holy Scourges, we would definitely die. Okay, it looks like Tylus, looks like you're gonna die, bud. Maybe we didn't buff our MR. I don't think... we could have done Iron Will. I don't think we were expecting this. Oh, he's just gone way back up in HP. I guess Soul Vortex really kind of pulled through. He hasn't even switched forms yet. Did this guy get Soul Vortex off? I'm not sure. Okay, we've got horror marks coming down. Yeah, one Holy Scourge here, whoops, hit the mic, obviously would have been pretty game-changing. I'm going to kind of speed forward. But this is why you want to be really careful throwing normal troops at Dione. Okay, we've come out of Paralyze. Both of them. And now that they're out, they're a little pissed. And I think one of them has had Rage cast on them. So because they have Berserked, they're not going to run. So I'm kind of guaranteed to win this battle. If they can't kill me, which it appears they are definitely struggling with. Now, if he had put up Power of the Spheres and Light of the Northern Star and stuff, I think it will increase the odds the AI will cast Soul Slay and stuff off script. But having an Astral Communion with Blood Slaves, has he killed a lot of his slaves? These are all masters, I think, yeah. I think all the slaves have died too, so that was one of the reasons that... yeah, that all the high-level astral stuff has stopped. It's because he's kind of burned through all his slaves. So... yeah, I think that was actually kind of the like, I don't even think... these guys can't do Paralyze because they're only Astral 1. Yeah, when their Communion Slaves die, they couldn't even keep the Paralyze spam going. Okay, and like that, it appears that we have won that battle, so that was a kind of cool battle. Unfortunately, we didn't get to kill a Z. But yeah. Let's go... oh, let's check these out, too. Okay, so we've got a battle in this fort, too. I think this is where he's getting his Garnet Amazons. Or Garnet Sorceress. Mass Flight, and we jump in and kill everything. So that's basically that. Killed a bunch of mages. And then we have a battle in Rus. So Lanka is attacking Rus and Rus, trying to break through this fort. This is their Pretender God, we have an idol. It is an idol of the beasts. It's got a lightless lantern for good measure and a bottle of living water. And Lanka, let's just... okay, so I'm sorry, I'm going too fast. We've got Wailing Winds and Darkness, and Fog Warriors. Yeah, I think this is basically overkill. So now it's a question, will the demons be able to kill this statue? Now, we don't want... oh, there's a lot of Charmed Bears here, too. What we don't want is a bunch of undead surrounding it. We want the demons surrounding it, because these undead aren't going to do shit. Yeah, so this part is far from ideal. We need to get the demons in there. It appears it's not successful. Part of the problem when the demons are big and they get surrounded like this... okay, they're gonna get there. 30 HP. 2 HP. Afflicted to hell. And there we go. Okay. But part of the problem, because the demons are big, it's more likely that if a small undead dies, another undead will walk in there. But yeah, okay, so that's the end of Rus. And then... found a magic site. Gold deposit's nice. Where's the gold deposit? I'm supposed to get bonus income from the gold deposit. Yeah. I think that's working. Okay, so I think that's it for this turn. Oh, apparently we retreated off? Okay, so in this case it shows us having gotten retreated off. So it could have just been different RNG. I totally see how that could have happened. But yeah, so we're over here. Now Tylus is horror marked, so we're going to probably get him, and he's also afflicted. I think we're going to send some of these guys back to get in Friendly Dominion, and hopefully let Gift of Health do its magic. We're going to come in here and, yeah, get this army right on top of his cap. Are both of them coming back? Yeah, both of them are leaving. We potentially can go try to take this too with them, which we might do. And then this is under siege. We're putting... Now, probably I should have taken this army. Oh no, we're going to move this army on top of this fort, and then we're going to send it over here and take this. We're going to be storming this castle too, and we've basically got the same old business, Divine Blessing, Mass Flight, Fog Warriors. Though I don't know if... I think we only have enough for Mass Flight, which is all we're going to need. So run through there. Our guys do have shitty morale, so we could run into the same issue where our guys scatter after battle. Outgoing diplomacy. We send a message to Agartha saying, Cave Children of Agartha, we've had peace for some time now, but it's time for that to come to an end. Rally your armies, our nap 3 shall now come to an end. 3 turns from now, including the turn you receive this, will be the beginning of a new era. An era of chaos, an era of war. Sincerely, Oogity Boogity. We also send a message to Hinam saying, your partner's planet has been rezoned to Demon. We will be redeveloping it shortly. Stand by. And we send 200 fire gems to Lanka. I think I'm doing it so he can alchemize them, but I'm not sure. I can't remember why I'm sending this to him. Zarya will remember. Okay, that's like my answer to everything I futz around on this game. Zarya will know. Okay, we've got, you can see a reasonably large demon horde, which is going to be ready to mobilize. Now, I'm not sure where we're going to go, but we potentially can move them up here into Agartha land, or we can have them ready to fight a war down here with Kalisa. This city, you can see we actually do not have demon generals yet. We're getting one, or ghost generals. We're getting one here, and then we'll kit them out. We're probably going to need 2, but I don't really have enough Dione. Lord Varignon is moving back out this way. I'm not totally sure about this. So we'll see. We'll have to see how we're doing troop logistics. I would think I would want to be more prepared on this front, or start moving troops out the turn I kind of declare war. So we're being a little sloppy potentially. I think what I'm probably sending them for is, I guess we're gonna like alchemize them into death gems, which is gonna be really inefficient. And then we're gonna take over Well of Misery. I think that's what we're doing. Not sure I would recommend that as a smart move, but it's what we're doing. If we control all the globals, our gem income is going to be so big, and we're already big enough, that it's going to be really difficult for people to steal it from us. It's kind of like a vicious cycle or except a good cycle. So that's it for this turn. Let's go ahead and do turn 60, and then we'll probably call it. So, turn 60. Oh, we're missing that. Let me get it. Okay, so I found turn 60. So let's go ahead and pull this up. So we're getting some Ghost Generals in preparation for our war with Agartha. And Relay cast Maelstrom, so it probably took something down. I think all our stuff is up. Maybe there was an open spot. Oh yeah, Stellar Focus... No. Let's go back and figure out what it was. Okay, memorize this list, Raymond. Got Maelstrom, Eternal Pyre, Earthblood Deepwell, Stellar Focus, Well of Misery, Gift of Health, Wrath of God. And then coming back to 59, we've got... Oh, we have an open spot. Okay, so that's all that happened. Okay, 60. Wizard Tower. Okay, we can see Lanka taking a pass at the statue. My Dione can't do it. This guy must have big balls. So he's got a high shock resistance, 35, which is probably enough. He jumps in the back. Okay. Seems to be immune. But the other thing... Okay, no, he's doing good. Fatigue, not exactly fatigue neutral, I don't think. Reinvigoration 6, encumbrance 6, so kind of fatigue. Fatigue, kind of neutral. Streams of life, that can one-hit kill him. Paralyze. Blade wind to the face could hurt also. Ooh, poison. Petrify. I think this is different RNG. I do not remember this. Yeah, okay, he wins. So anyway, that just goes to show you, it could have gone in Lanka's favor. I don't know what actually happened in this battle where clearly Lanka loses. He killed a bunch of the Watchers. I can't remember what happened. But anyway, you see, obviously it could have won, so Zarya was not crazy for sending him in. Though in this game, with the RNG that we actually got, you can see that we're going to have to send in a Dione to do what that Rakshasa couldn't finish. Rakshasa. Okay, not much in here. We're not even going to watch that. Okay. So, I think that's it. We are now, I think we've got our army on top of Abysia too. Or no, we're one turn away. Then we'll be on top of Abysia. I'm not going to just keep Dione on top. Like, you can see once they kind of scared me off that first time, we're just going to hang tight. We're site-searching here. We're site-searching here. I think next turn we'll probably move in to take this. I'm not sure why I'm waiting exactly, but sending 2 in is definitely going to be better than sending 1. We've taken this, and it's now, this part of the planet's been conquered, so we're actually going to try to get these guys out, because once I'm in here, I'm just causing unrest. And I think these guys are going to come up and fight Agartha. So, we're kind of letting Agartha know, I think, before we're going to be ready. So it's going to be like, hey, we can attack each other, and then we're not doing anything for a while. He hasn't really militarized his border. He's got some guys here, which aren't really very scary. Sorry, my computer may be like a little laggy right now. I've got like a bunch of things processing in the background. Doing all the video editing at the same time I'm recording. And audio editing too. But yeah, I think that's basically it. Let's take another quick look at like micro econ stuff. We're making more Ghost Generals here. You can see we already have a shit ton. Here, we are making another Ghost General. The one that we have, we've already got him kitted out. We'll put a hat on him, I'm sure, next turn. The other thing, I don't know if I've started doing it, we can make horns that are also going to give +1 morale, which we'll probably do. But anyway, we're getting more of them. Oh, he's making a Ghost General too. So we're going to have 2 more, which should be enough to carry all of our undead as we march north. We're also pulling our Dione that we're making up this way, because we don't really have good Dione over here. Let's check our forts out. You can see we're not recruiting in any of our forts, because we're too GD poor. Which I think is actually why some people are like, oh, you don't research with your Onishugo. Well, the thing is, like, these guys, their upkeep is 52. Right, and in Onishugo, these guys' upkeep is 52. And in Onishugo's upkeep is 78. So it's almost the same as these shitty guys. My Onishugo I can use as thugs, and they are basically free spawn generating. So now you could say, well, get some researchers that you're going to put items on and some Onishugo, because these guys with an item are going to generate about the same as this guy is with item, because the base research doesn't matter. They're only item holders. So they are cheaper item holders, but like we get income constrained so GD fast that we can't even make stuff out of our forts. So I'm not going to make something, like I'm going to make things that do stuff, like Onishugo. We're making Boots of the Messenger. Yeah, this is just a good look at what my little Oni pits look like. Now, if you're really worried about people raiding you, like, potentially they could design something that would come in here and kill this. Now, it's kind of tough, and I don't think it would happen easily, but you don't want all your eggs in a basket like this and not to have a fort up around them, and I haven't put a fort up because I'm too poor. But at some point we may, like, 3 red seconds these or something like that. Okay. So I think that's about it for this turn and for this episode. So in the next episode, what do I promise? We will be attacking and hopefully conquering Abyssea and bringing this war to a close. And then we'll be preparing for our war with Agartha. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.